Hey yo, it's Erica again. Today I just wanted to tell you a quick, crazy story that happened to me my freshman year of college. So my freshman year, for the first semester, I was still secondary ed and theology major. So I remember I got out of one of my ed classes and I had to be another one in an hour, and I always had this break during the day. So I went to my dorm and I straightened up a bit, probably made my bed, just like I did every day. I remember looking out the window. And it was beautiful. It was normal. It was quiet because everyone was in class. It was a beautiful fall day. I remember it was right after fall break. I'll find the date. I'm sure you can Google this whole thing. But not 5 minutes after I had gotten home and looked out the window and everything was fine, there was a vigorous knocking on my door. And it's my next door neighbor, my friend, and she's hopping on one foot, putting a shoe on. She says, "We have to evacuate. There's chlorine gas." And I was like, "What?" And I just kind of stared at her for a second. She's like, "No, we have to go." She knew I had a car. So I got my keys and I look out the window and it looks like the flippin' Walking Dead out there. Like the whole campus is moving because they had these buses to evacuate people. I don't even know to this day how this whole thing happened so fast. But all we're being told is that there's a chlorine gas cloud from a plant in town. We could die. So we finally get to my car, and when you see someone outside of a car that's not going to these buses to evacuate people, you're like, this person's gonna die. I gotta save them. So I'm putting people I don't know in my little car, and we're getting on Google Maps to try to get out. The normal way you usually get out of Atchison, where my school is to go across the bridge. But the glass cloud is over there. So we can't go that way or we'll die. So we have to go this other way. So we've got Google Maps out. We know we're supposed to be going to St. Joe. That's what we've been told. So they're directing traffic away from the cloud. There's like security guys out there with like masks on. I'm in the car. I'm calling my sister. I'm like, "Hey, if I die, like, I love you. I don't know what's happening, but there's chlorine gas and I might die." We're like shutting all the vents in the car because we don't want to breathe any of this in. We don't know how bad we've already, how much we've already breathed in getting to the car. So we get to St. Joe, and there is about like a quarter of our school in the IHOP. To this day, I regret the meal I bought at IHOP because it wasn't that good. I'm sorry, but it wasn't, and it was $12, and I'm broke. Anyway, so we're at IHOP, like the whole school's there. Now we're being told the gas cloud is coming towards St. Joe, so that whole town may have to evacuate, but it didn't. And so we spent some time in St. Joe, went to Target, like our whole school's now in Target. It was just an adventure, but I had to be back for something, and so once we got the clear, I had to come back. But it turns out that that day, a shipment of some chemical that I'm not even going to try to pretend that I know about came to this plant. It was put in the wrong compartment or room or whatever, and it blew up, and it had this gas cloud that did have chlorine in it or something or other, but like it wasn't pure chlorine, so nobody died, but people had to be hospitalized, and like it was just the thoughts going through your head, like, what if I can't go back to school? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, where am I supposed to live? Are they going to put us in a hotel? I don't have a phone charger. Good thing there's a Target. Like, it was just a crazy, crazy experience in my life, and it was a crazy way to start school. That was just a little story I wanted to tell you. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe. I'd love to keep you around.